I'm not teaching, I'm publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for Life in UK test part 649 by doing ECU Tendon training. And if you participate in the ECU Tendon training, that is at your owners, the ECU Tendon is here. We're going to train it in the second half. Now we have proven the book even the second time, but we want to learn the last part so good that we can make a presentation about it. And the presentation should have a title involving or getting involved in the British society. So first the thing with how to behave in the community, basically, and then also the neighborhood, good neighborhood. And people, here's just it, that people can volunteer and get part of the community, okay? But it's not here. Helping in schools can be done. Helping your children in schools. And also school governors also possible. They are people from the local community who wish to make a positive contribution to children's education. And they do setting the strategic direction of the school, ensuring accountability, monitoring and evaluating school performances. Okay, the behaving also with the neighbors, and then helping in schools as possible, and to support political parties as canvasser, for example, and canvas around. People can also help in local services, in museums, in art council or in universities. People can donate the blood and also decide what we want to do with the organs after we've died. People can volunteer and work in animal shelters. They can help in youth work, for example, volunteering at youth group. What are they doing here? And they can help to improve the environment. They can take part in litter pickup events. They can work with the homeless. They can help elderly people, or they can work also in health for health and hospitals, in hospitals. But also for older people, age UK. Let's name that. Help older people, age UK, and they can help children at the NSPCC. Or they can help Cancer Research UK or the PDSA, People's Dispensary for Sick Animals. And also the National Trust or the Friends of Earth is possible. And all over, trying to look after the environment can also help to try to reduce waste. And if possible, use a public transport or go by foot. Now it will be this video. And the other video we want to do is the government video. Voting, we're gonna say it a little bit to voting maybe. We're not really talking about the devolved administrations. We're talking about the Prime Minister, the Cabinet, the opposition, the party system, maybe a bit for monarch, a bit for civil service, a bit for devolved administrations, maybe. Maybe the civil, not the civil. The media, the government. That is that video, and the third video we're planning a fourth one, and these are basically the last ones. Maybe we have no idea, but we're coming to the end now, 649 parts. Now we are making the video about all the Commonwealth countries, 47. Eswatini, Kiribati, and Lesotho. Now I looked up where they are because I don't think we will find them on the map, but I actually think we will find Lesotho and also Eswatini. I found Lesotho and I looked up where Eswatini is, and there was certain it was called previously, maybe also is, Swaziland. Here in the map it is called Swaziland. There's Lesotho. The purple one went in the middle of the yellow one, South Africa. And there the other blue one is Swaziland. So Lesotho and Swaziland. Republic of South Africa. Okay, that is one Lesotho and Swaziland. And Kiribati, that's on the map. These are... Okay, they would have been all here. These are a bunch of these islands here. Okay, we're having two new in Africa. In Africa, as part of a Commonwealth, we have the Gambia and Guyana, Ghana and Cameroon, Gabon and Botswana, Lesotho and Eswatini, or Swaziland. And a new one in the South Pacific, that is now Kiribati. There we have already the Fiji and Australia, what New Zealand, Australia, and Beirut also in South Asia. And in the Caribbean we have Belize, it's more Central America, but it's of course Belize and the Bahamas and the Dominican Republic and Antigua and Barbuda and Grenada and Jamaica, and in I think it's Europe, Cyprus in the Mediterranean Sea, and then Canada and Australia also. And we have through. Now, who will be the next countries? Let's read again. Bangladesh. So, and India. Antigua and Barbuda, Australia, the Bahamas, Bangladesh, Barbados. Did you know where it is? Barbados. Botswana, Brunei, Cameroon, Canada, Cyprus, Dominica, Fiji, Gabon, Gambia, Ghana, Grenada, Guyana. Did I say Guyana? Just Guyana, but we forgot Bangladesh and India. And Barbados, we don't even know where it is anymore. And now Eswatini, there's Swaziland, Kiribati, these islands, and Lesotho, the other thing, in landlocked in South Africa. And now we're having the next ones. Malawi, Malaysia, and Maldives. Malawi, Malaysia, and Maldives. Okay, Malawi, Maldives, Malaysia. Malaysia, we already know it. Malaysia is the ones next to Beirut. Malaysia is the yellow one there. The second one is Indonesia, that is Malaysia. The yellow one. And Beirut is there in the middle. Now where are the Maldives? Okay, we can't find the Maldives. And the other one was Malawi. Okay, we have to look where the Maldives are and where Malawi is. We're going to look up where the Maldives and Malawi are, and then we're going to go back and keep on with learning them all. Now we're going to do the ECU10 training. If you're here to, I don't really want to make a video now. A video about getting involved in the British society, then you're going to call it differently. And you could also mention sport activities. If you're here for that video, maybe preparing the government video, I don't know. The better video, and the Commonwealth video. Then you can go to the next video. We will do now the ECU10 training. If you participate in the ECU10 training, that's the honest. We're doing the floodgate. Arms next to us, hands front to fist, and we're bringing them down, holding the bed, and then up again, holding bed. Back and down, holding bed, and up, holding bed. Again down, and up. And next exercise, the counterfoot magnetic. Flat hand, fist, and bring them up. And again down. And we're having 3 rules. The first rule is that we are stopping immediately as soon as there's pain, again up. The second rule is that we're going only as far as we can go with a little bit of effort, again down. And the third rule is that we're not overdoing it, again up. So if you want to take a break, do it. Next exercise. I'm going to use a tennis racket. Tennis rackets are light, just around 300 grams. It has a long lever, so pick a dumbbell in accordance to our 3 rule. We are doing the Manikaneko. Take the lower arm with the elbow in and slowly go over to one side and over. And again over. And back. And the last time over. In and over with your right. Take again the lower arm and go slowly to one side over. Back to the other side. And last time over. Into the middle. And now, next exercise, a long arm out. Take the upper arm and go slowly just to the side. And back in. And again over. And back in. And over. And back. And now with a smaller. Just again over. And the last time. And now with your long arm out, take the upper arm, go slowly over to one side. And back. And again slowly over. And back. And the last time. And over. Now, same with the small arm. Just to the outside. And back in the middle. And again over. And back. And we're doing that for one more time. And next exercise. Take your leg from the top, lift the hand up, bring it once slowly over, slowly, back into the middle, and down. And now with the palm facing upwards, again up, slowly over, and back, and down. Now with your arm, slowly over, again back, down. There's one movement wrong. No, that way. Up, and over, back, and down. And the last two exercises. You can use also a towel or a t-shirt, press onto it with good force, and then bring the fist again up and down. And again up. And the last time down. And up. Now with your right. Pressing. And up. And down. Again up. And the last time down. And up. Last exercise, just press with good force onto it. With the other hand and pressing. And that was the ECU 10 training. I thank you very much and until next time.